you. Today, we're going to try out, test out, see what it's all about with the new Christian Dior concealer. This is a reformulated concealer. It's the Forever Skin Correct, 24-hour wearing, hydrating, creamy, full coverage concealer from Dior. So we are going to check out all the details. We're going to see what it's all about. We're going to give it a full day wear test. I'm going to get nice and close so we can see all the things. I know sometimes that's not very flattering, but you need to see because you need to know. And yes, we're going to compare it to the older one, the original, which I'm clearly a fan of. This stuff is so good. So I'm curious and we need to know. So let's hydrate and begin. Let's get right into it and let's see what the details, claims are for this new concealer. The Dior commitment to sustainable beauty. Strict selection and regulation of ingredients made in France. Tested efficacy on different skin types and packaging optimized for recyclability. Okay. I don't remember seeing that on my other Dior packaging. Now I'm like really needing to know. But anywho, she contains 11 mLs or 0.37 fluid ounces, made in France and retails for $40. So this is said to be a transfer-proof, full coverage concealer that gives 24 hours of wear and hydration, visibly corrects blemishes, and reduces the look of under eye circles. So full coverage, hydrating, and it seems like there's some skincare stuff in here that are listed as the highlighted ingredients. Iris extract, which is supposed to be hydrating. Wild pansy extract, that's supposed to be comforting to the skin. Nasturtium extract, known for revitalizing properties. Very interesting. Very nice packaging. This is glass. I have it in the shade 4W. Has a nice size doe foot applicator. And it does have that, I want to now say, traditional Dior scent. That like florally kind of scent. So yes, if you are particular to scents in your product, this is automatic no for you because it's there. We'll see though, because a lot of the Dior products, the scent dissipates after a bit. So a quick comparison to the older one, the packaging is quite similar. It looks almost the same. Okay. I kind of feel like, just, you know, looking at it first glance, the new 4W is a little lighter. Do you see that? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Let's give this a swatch. And I am going to swatch it beside the previous 4W. All right. So let's swatch. All right. Smooth, creamy. Yeah, look at that texture. Blends very nicely. It's very creamy indeed. Yeah, you can see that this is going to be hydrating. Huh. All right, just for comparison's sake, I'm going to swatch the older one beside it because the color, I think, is a little bit darker. But, I mean, it might not be dark like that. It might not be that much darker that it's such a difference to run home to complain about, you know? All right, so there they are side by side. I don't think it's enough of a difference. All right, there they are side by side. I mean, now swatching them, it's not that much of a difference as far as the color. Hi, welcome to my skin. I am in my late 30s. I have combination skin type, pretty dry to normal outer perimeter, and somewhat of an oily T-zone. And I say somewhat because I feel like my skin is trying to be complicated for no reason, because at times my T-zone in this area can be very dry but still produce sebum. And I'm just like, what are you doing? So true combination skin. So I've got darkness, puffiness, fine lines, imperfections, and I am one that really enjoys using my concealer on days all on its own to just cover everything up and not even use foundation. Anywho, I'm going to bring you super close, kind of unflattering, all the way up so we can see. So here is what everything looks like before. So today for my wear test, I'm going to be using the new reformulated concealer on this side of my face, and then the older one on this side of my face. So we're comparing two products, but we're also trying out the new product and just seeing how it wears and how it performs. So I don't have anything else on the face right now, just my normal morning skincare routine. Let's go on in, and I'm going to apply concealer like I normally would. And we'll go from there. So I'm going to start with my finger. Let's just blend with my finger over here and see how that goes. Definitely when you blend things with your finger, because of your body heat, it always melts product into the skin so nicely. Okay. That blended quite nicely. Would you say so? Okay. I'm going to use my sponge. This is a Sonia Kashuk. This is like from Target. I've had it forever. It's so big. I love using this for concealer. I feel like it just blends it so fast. I am going to put this just all over my lid too. We'll use that as eyeshadow primer today. That's really nice coverage. And when you use a sponge, you're always kind of shearing the product out a little bit. And even with that, you do still get really nice coverage. Let's test if she's a little bit buildable. We're not putting a lot, just a little bit. So, just right there, just a little bit. Okay, feel good about that. It covered my imperfections and concealed my darkness quite nicely. And the skin looks nice and hydrated. Looks pretty good. Now I'm going to go in with the older formulation on the other side. They're both really creamy, and because I'm quite experienced with the other one, it is a nice coverage concealer that wears pretty well. So I'm just blending with my finger on this side. I always take my concealer down the sides of my nose because I do have freckles and some redness. It does kind of cover it up without being too heavy because it's kind of like just whatever's left I'm bringing down. So it's a really light layer. So I blended this side with my finger and this side with the sponge. Beautiful, beautiful coverage. Yes, indeed. So the older formulation and the new. Right now, I honestly can't tell the difference. They both blended on the skin really nicely, both really creamy, both really good coverage. As far as the scent, I don't smell it. The scent is pretty much gone at this point. I'm not going to wear foundation today because I want to just keep the focus on the concealer, but I am going to go in with other products like bronzer and all those things. So I'm going to set my under eye with my Dior loose powder. I have this in the shade medium, and this is something that I would normally do. This is a Wayne Goss brush. I've had this for a while. It came out in a set like this. He did come out with a set like this with the black handles, but this was what he came out with first. And that's just a very light dusting of powder to just set the product in place. It's not a lot of product. Light layers is key. So here we are all set. Again, the new and the old. Still can't tell the difference. Look at this eyeshadow palette from Dior. There's the information. I'll list and link everything down below as well. But I'm going to do a quick little something on the eyes, finish up my face makeup. I'll just speed through that so that you can see how everything applies and stuff. This color store is pretty. Ooh, let's swatch it really quick. I know this is about the concealer, but I mean, this is gorgeous. That's a pretty color story. These two shades look super similar. Oh my goodness. I like honestly can't even tell. There's like a hair of a difference. Nice palette. Soft, pretty color story. I like the bronzy look. It's easy for the everyday. And it's perfect for today because I do have, you know, stuff to do, errands to run, and life to live. So I don't want to be too over the top with the makeup today. So this works out pretty good. Let's finish up the face makeup. Bring some color back to the face and kind of just, you know, pull everything together. Again, I'm not wearing foundation, so I'm going to rely on my other products to bring everything together. And we'll get to see how everything kind of plays and wears with the concealer. So I'm going in with my Dior bronzer. I've been using this, which is an eyeshadow palette. I've been using this as my face palette too. Like, I love using it as a eyeshadow palette, but it's so pretty and it's so easy to use on the face. I mean, look at this color story. This is that new Dior, this is from the Dior Mitzah collection. It's the 10 colors eyeshadow palette, I think it's called. I actually have just been mixing these two for highlight. Look how pretty. And this is my Dior number 16, this shade right here. I know we're talking about the concealer today, but I cannot tell you, like, I hope to see more like this from Dior because this is such a multifunctional type of product. You get so much more use out of it than just an eyeshadow. It's so pretty. I cannot believe that I forgot to put on mascara. I was just like so excited. And yes, I am still using and loving my Christian Louis Vuitton mascara. All right, so now I'm officially finished and put together. I did some House of Sillage lip liner, and then I went in with one of the new lip maximizers. Newer formulation, the older formulation. Currently, I can't tell a difference. They both feel really nice. They both applied, blended, concealed, brightened quite equally. So I'm going to go about my day, and then I will come do some check-ins with you. I'll wear it all day, and we'll see how it performs at the end of the day. So I will see you in a few hours. Hello! Here I am for my first check-in. It's about 2 hours. And here is how everything is looking. I'm charging my camera's battery, so if the quality is different, it's because I'm on my phone. But I just wanted to do a quick check-in. Newer formulation, older formulation. I think both sides still look really good. I can't even tell what's what. If you didn't know, you wouldn't know kind of thing, but still holding up really good. So just wanted to check in really quick and share how things are going. Come a little bit closer. Oh my gosh, he's getting his glasses. What do you think?
It's pretty close, I'm gonna be honest.
You can't tell the difference?
No.
Yeah? Okay, so what do you think? Like, is it a yay? Is
it's
it
a yay.
Yeah?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Thank you.
I really liked it. Thank you.
Hello. It's 2:49, so it's almost 3 o'clock. It's really looking really nice. So here we are, super close, no filter, you know. So I'm out doing some errands, and I will check in again in a few more hours. Hello. It's the end of the day. Hey Siri, what time is it?
It's 8:49 p.m.
So we've passed 10 hours. And here we are. I'm going to get nice and close so we can check things out. But first, let me refresh my lips because no. So I have been wearing this concealer all day. I want to say the highest it got temperature wise today was like 70, mid 70-ish. But you know, typical Florida. It rained for 5 minutes, but it was still sunny. So I want to say like an average day, average activity levels. I do feel the concealer held up well, and overall it was a good makeup day. A light, easy kind of makeup day. Let's talk about the claims versus the realistic experience that I had today. So one of the big things is that it's hydrating. I agree with that. It was very comfortable. Even now, it still feels comfortable. I don't really feel like I'm wearing anything. It doesn't feel tight. It's quite comfortable. So the hydrating factor, yes, it's comfortable. It feels good. Full coverage, oh yes, you get some good coverage with this stuff. But of course, like any other makeup product, you are always in control of your coverage. You can share it out by using a little bit less. Also, your application techniques are a big factor in your coverage. But as far as it being full coverage, yes, definitely a fuller coverage type of product. It also claims to have a natural finish, which as you can see, it does. It looks very skin-like, very soft and pretty, and quite natural. Now, the long wearing claim. This thing said 24 hours. No, I'm not going to do 24 hours, but I mean, it doesn't seem to have moved anywhere. It's still in place and still looks pretty good. So with that said, let me bring you nice and close so we can really check things out. It's always a little nervous getting this close, but you know what? That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you decide if this is going to be for you. And this is almost 9 o'clock at night after wearing this thing all day. This is how it looks, and this is how it wore, and this is the reality. The areas that I have fine lines, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look separated. It still looks quite skin-like and good. Yeah. Oh, wow. This is the side with the older formulated concealer, and this is the side with the new. Just looking at it, just like, hey, if I didn't tell you, if you didn't know, you wouldn't be able to tell it. You can't really tell a difference on that aspect. So I'm just going to say that the reformulation is really just cleaner ingredients. And, you know, I'll be honest with you, I was a little nervous. And I mean, this is almost with any product. When I hear reformulation, I get like a little scared, a little nervous. It's like, oh, what's going to happen? Is it going to make it bad? There have been times where a product is reformulated and you're just like, whoa, what is this? But that's not the case. This is a reformulation it's a good one. It's nice. So if you're in the market for a new concealer with good coverage, hydrating, got a good color selection, and I really have to stress the undertones. I really love the options with the undertones, the olive undertone, the warm undertone, the neutral undertone. Like, it's got a little bit of something for everyone. And I believe this one has 30 shades, so a good selection of colors as well. So overall, the Dior concealer performed quite well, and it is on par with the old formula. I'm quite happy with it, and I'm here to say that it is not a change that's a bad change. It's a good change because you're getting cleaner ingredients, and that's always a good thing. So yes, I am so happy that I was able to share this wear test with you. I definitely want to hear your thoughts. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know how you feel. Comment down below. Thank you for letting me share this new Dior concealer with you and for letting me compare it with the old one. I love doing that. It's so fun. It's like, I want to see what is different or what's not. Is it a better? Is it the same? Let's find out. Please don't forget to give today's video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Stay beautiful, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.